Dr. Loren. I am so glad that you might have checked me out today. Looked in. Those of you that have the links, you're going to get an invitation. We're live. I just want to talk for a little while. The Lord had given me, let's see here, 27 different things to talk about. And I said I must start doing it. Because I tell you, our time isn't long here, folks. And whether folks are going to get called away or not long. But if you're coming in, go ahead and invite somebody just for a moment. We're going to talk about uh, an area that is pretty painful to some people. So, this may not be for you. But if it is and you have suffered through some abuse, you'll understand. But I think I just want to get this out and let people know there's an advocate, there's a way, a place they can go if this happens to them. And if they know someone that has gone through this, what have you, they have a place they can go and so forth. The title that we're going to use for today, I think matter of fact, what I probably should do is type it in. Yeah, let me type it in so that it's here. What do you do when a woman, see if I can spell it right. I guess it's a woman. I don't know. Let's see here. W-O, woman. Or is it a woman? It should be a woman. There we go. Lies on you. It's a question mark. We'll put it as a question mark. All right, that's good. So we now have a title for this. I have it here. Let's add it. There we go. Let's see what happened to it. There we are. What do you do when a woman lies on you? And just want to put that out there because, you know, there I've been living for a while and married now. Today's my 30th anniversary, which is wonderful. And we've got a moment while my wife is kind of doing something else. And so I thought, well, let me start this stuff. This this is actually the Lord gave these things to me all the way back in April of 2020. So through the pandemic, I didn't do it, but we have this restream now, so I'm going to do it. But what do you do when a woman lies on you? And the other side of that coin would be what do you do when a man lies on you? But it's really mostly men that get this because, you know, you don't hear that much, but you do know that there are men who, women have said, well, he raped me. Women have said, he molested me. Women have said that he touched me inappropriately. And on, different things. He looked at me the wrong way. I remember hearing stories of people back in the 50s, 40s, 50s, back there, 30s, whatever. And if you were a black man and you looked at the wrong woman the wrong way, you would, they'd pick you up. They may beat you up. They may even kill you right on the spot or lynch you. And they still want to do that now in America if they could. Um, it's really, and I'm talking about if a black man looks at a white woman or, what have you. The racism is still here, the hatred. And I'm not saying everybody is racist by no means, but there are enough that create challenges and problems for those people that aren't that way. It's really pretty sad that you have just a few that are hanging on to that old um, mindset, that old methodology of how you deal with challenges. And that's why we still have so many black men being killed. But if you are someone that has suffered that at someone's hand, some woman has done that to you, and you, from in your church especially, or just in the street, and you've had to deal with it, and you haven't had anybody to really chat with you, here's where we have our prophetic counseling that could be so helpful, where we sit and talk with you, we minister to you, we share with you what how to deal with it. And when I say we, it's myself and my wife, and there are those that I talk to by myself, men that talk to me. But it's something that gets in your head, or if you were raped as a man or molested by another man, or by your mother, or by your brother, or even your sister. All these things are going on, and didn't just start. This is not something new, but in the various pockets and pools and families and places where people are literally um, together, and this is kind of their mindset, or this is kind of what they're all about. That's what's happening. People are doing these things, and so if you know of someone and they've confided in you, and you don't want to break the confidence, but share with them. Come talk to us. You know, get the prophetic counsel. Get someone to minister to you in love that's been through all of that and healed from all of that, delivered from all of that, and understands from the Lord why people, even many of them, do it. A lot of people say, well, why? I've heard people say, that can't be true. Your own father would rape you. Your own father would do that to you. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. This happens. And it's really very simple, the reason why. But see, what's not simple is, once it's happened, is how to get it out of your mind so that you can go forth and have a productive and hopefully probably happy or peaceful life, and not go through life feeling less than, go through life feeling small, go through life in pain and anger, and thinking nobody, will talk to me, nobody will uh, give me the time of day, and then wondering, well, what's wrong with me? Then going through so many that have had this abuse by a woman lying on them, or even a man lying on them, father, brother, whoever. They then now start to question their identity. Am I really okay? Am I really a man? Or because of this happening, am I, something else? And so forth. We'll answer all those questions. We'll give you the word. It's in the Bible. And but if you don't know where it is and how to put it together, you'd say, what's he talking about? But coming from someone like myself who's been through it and have the peace in my spirit about it, and the understanding how it happened and what happened, and even the evolution or the progression of it, in my case, in my father's case, understanding what happened with all of those folks way, way, way back. I mean, I can trace my family all the way back to 1879, and can give you some things that may or may not blow your mind, but there it takes away some of the pain. But the Lord, what He does when you learn and receive the processes that we share, takes all of it, takes all of it, and you can walk in peace. Well, I'm not going to talk too much more. This was just meant to be a short conversation of, what do you do when a woman lies on you? Who do you talk to? Do you put it on the front page of the newspaper? Do you take out a big ad? Do you hire a hitman? You know, what do you do? Do you find somebody to do something and, it's done in a clandestine manner and you're not implicated? What do you do? How do you get revenge? Or do you? What does it do to your ego? How does it feel when somebody tells your wife, well, he's after me. He likes me. He's something not right with him. And then you find out that person that's doing all this lying, they're the one that really wants to be with you. And yet you have no interest. No interest. Matter of fact, the thought of those people are revolting. Turns your stomach. But yet they've done their damage. They go on. They go back to their maybe a husband, maybe a boyfriend, maybe a girlfriend, whatever, and go on. But they've done their damage. And there you are left saying, saying and feeling and thinking that everybody knows. No, everybody doesn't know, but it sure feels that way. How the mind can play tricks on us. And really, really, really cause havoc in your life. So, if you're one that has had to deal with this, being lied on, being abused, and some of these women, they'll swear by it. They'll go and get their mamas and their great aunts and their church mother, their pastor's wife, and whoever else they can find that is gullible and weak to listen to them tell their lies. These folks are something. But guess what? God is greater than all of that. Not only can he remove the pain and the anguish and the anger, but he can give you the peace that surpasses all understanding and bless you to be able to love and to be loved in the right way, by the right person, at the right time, with the right attitude and spirit. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. And don't accept less than what you can have. I know that's saying a lot for some folks, but no, you deserve the best. You deserve God's best. If you lived as God's best, you deserve the best. And he would have you have that. You don't have to have trash and leftovers. That's right. Spoiled meat is awful. My mother, when she told me, my mother told me when they used to, growing up in the 29, 30s, all back there, they'd go and find wherever they could find meat, rotten. They'd wash it, they'd clean it up, they'd get rid of all the DK stuff and eat it. You don't have to do that. Unless God directs you, unless you knew Hosea. All right, what do you do when a woman lies on you? And for you women, what do you do when a man lies on you? Which is probably the truth. Are you men? What do you do when a woman lies? And women, what do you do when a man lies on you? Okay, my. What a place to be. All right, well, listen, we're available. I'm going to put here in the chat room how you can get a hold of me. There it is, Joy Christian Center. Just go there, fill out that questionnaire on contacting us, and we'll be glad to get to you and be able to do what we can to bring you, as I said so often, you too can be healed. You too can be free. It's real. And don't let these psychiatrists and psychologists and clairvoyants and all of such stuff tell you, oh, you got to be messed up the rest of your life. That is a lie. All right, Dr. Loren Dew here. Hey, God bless. And you've got our number, 760 too. Give it to you. 760-243-4876. In case you want to just call, leave a message. Be sure to give your number, name, and how to get a hold of you. Otherwise, it'll just be on my phone. But again, this is Dr. Loren Dew at 760-243-4876. And my email is simply lorendew at gmail.com. There's my number on the screen. You got it. All right. Be blessed. We'll come back again. We got several more of these topics to talk about and to share with you. Hope there is a